The day has come. DJ Infinit, we are here. Infinit Vibes podcast. I told you guys it was going to happen. It just took a little longer than usual. However, Tonio Skits is on his way. I promise you I'm going to ask him 90% of the stuff you ask. I can't really ask everything because some of you guys are damn toxic and crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We have officially launched the Infinit Vibes podcast. Now, I told you guys I was going to do this really big. I wasn't playing around. I don't bring the little people. I don't bring the small people. I bring the bigger people, somewhat. You know what I mean? Pause. Watch that. But I do want to properly introduce you guys to a good friend of mine, Tonio Skits. This man right here is a pure-blown legend. Let me tell you something. From the Vine days, we all know Vine was one of the best social media eras since MySpace, guarantee, hands down. From there, 800,000 followers on that platform, and then from there, he just kind of blossomed out of control. Everywhere from MTV, VH1 Wildin' Out, HBO, TLC, you name it, he's probably done it. So I can blabber all I want right now, so I just want to properly introduce my good friend, Tonio Skits. Let's do that.
What's up, guys? I had over 1 million followers on Vine, but whatever.
Yeah, he had more than that probably.
Your information is outdated.
It's outdated. So with that being said, I want to definitely give you the opportunity to kind of run down your own background and just give everybody a little, more of who Tonio is, or are we doing government like Ramos?
Sure. My name is Antonio Ramos. I was born in the Bronx, and I was born and raised in the Bronx, and I moved to Miami, and then I got a little following, and somehow I convinced millions of people I was funny. I'm not. And I even convinced Kevin Hart. And then after that, did some work on stand-up. I did some stand-up on HBO Latino. Hosted 2 stand-up specials there. Did a few movies. I got a movie coming out called Kill Shot. It's supposed to come out this month. Maybe this month, next month, I don't know yet. It's been delayed because it's based on a video game, and the video game wasn't up to par, so they wanted to revamp it and create the video game again. So it's my first lead role. Actually, I got a lead role in another movie, but I don't want to talk about that movie because it's trash. It's out. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we're going to talk about it though.
Yeah, we're not.
We have to.
And let's say I'm just a chill guy.
Just a chill guy.
Yeah.
So since the days that you started, like in the Vine era, obviously it was before they was on Twitter. Well, we call it the X now. Yeah. We're going to get into that. Before Twitter, what was Tonio doing before you were Skits?
I was in school studying to be a nurse, then I became a nurse. I was working at Mercy Hospital.
That's funny. There's a lot of information on the internet. Actually, I think we have a photo of Mr. Tonio from back before he was Mr. Skits. Can we run that real quick? What? So I want you to give me a little rundown of what you were thinking and where was your head at this point. This is Antonio Ramos. This is not Skits anymore. So give me a little backstory of this photo right here that I found on MySpace.
I was taking a shit, and somebody I don't know who took that picture, so I'm like, hold on, let me pose real quick. I'm 17, right before I left to go to Miami and be toxic.
Did you think you would ever be a big-time content creator at this time?
Nah, my dreams and aspiration at that time was to be an actor. Somehow, I wanted to be in entertainment space. I always knew that.
But you are an actor right now.
Yes.
I mean, content creation is a form of acting.
I'm living the thoughts I used to have back then.
I see that. So how did you get into this? Like at this point in your life right here, when did you say, okay, this is where I'm going to approach it? And how did you approach it?
Back then, so I was doing skits back then.
Okay.
I had the VHS camera, and we would record. We were either breakdance.
This is how you can tell his age. Yeah, do it again, please. Show him.
The VHS camera.
Yeah. We used to call that the Camelback camera.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And in New York, you either sold drugs, play basketball, rollerblade, or breakdance. So I used to breakdance, and I'm good at rollerblading.
You used to breakdance?
Yeah, I used to breakdance.
It's funny, you've been my friend for a while now.
Yeah.
Did you know my dad was?
I know who your dad was, yeah.
I know. That's a different plug, different show. We'll get into that later. He's better than Tonio.
Yeah. One of my heroes back then was Crazy Legs.
Cut the camera.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Well, bitch, so what's up with that, punk?
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I'm not doing this.
And recently he followed me. But anyways, so I used to do skits. I used to walk into Kentucky Fried Chickens, and we used to act like, I used to ask questions like, listen, you guys got good meat here, but I never. Oh no, that was a Chinese restaurant. We used to ask like, how come you guys don't get food delivered? Like I never see a food truck, and just do stuff like that. I used to do like relationship type skits, and the thing is, we were recorded on a VHS, and in New York, we were we lived in a building, right? Everybody in the building, everybody was stealing cable. So on the roof, we had splitters. That's how everybody got was stealing cables. So on Sundays, we used to connect. I had my VCR.
Wait. I'm sorry. Yeah. So you do know a lot of your followers have absolutely no idea what a splitter is. We have a very young clientele. It's before the videos. A splitter was called. We're gonna illegal.
Yeah.
Cable.
So
Go.
I used to take my VCR up there and connect so everybody could watch my skits. I didn't have editing software back then. I'm sure it existed, but I didn't have it. So I would record in chronological order on what was going on. And that's the stuff I used to do back then. And it's crazy that, 20 years later, I'm doing that. Like it's a.
At what point did you say, all right, I finally hit that point. I made it at this specific juncture. I've been processing all these skits. I've been running around, doing what I had to do, meeting, networking, getting everybody out. Followers aside, what is one person you've met and say, you know what, that is it. I finally hit that pinnacle.
I think when Kevin Hart called me by my name and I didn't even tell him, that's when I was like, when Nick Cannon, so I was on Wild 'N Out. I did about 5 seasons on the show. And when I tried out, I didn't make it. I tried out for season 7. I made it to the finals, and then they didn't pick me. The plane ride was crazy for me because I remember I used to get a lot of negative comments. Like, because back then they're like, oh, you too old to do skits. That's for kids. And I used to get a lot of negative comments, and that's the only thing I thought about when I'm on the plane ride back. But I remember one thing, Nick knew my name and was like, I'm sure we'll see more of you. I'm like, Nick Cannon knew my name with all these cringy videos. Imagine who else could know my name if I was to continue. And that's when I made a decision when I landed back to move to LA.
So, and you're initially from the Bronx, of course, right? BX Borough, New York.
Yeah. 2243 Riot Avenue, right by Fordham Road, D train, the one bus, the 2 bus. Get at me. Shout out to Kennedy High School.
He's not from there anymore. I don't know where the plug is coming from. That those are all condominiums now, right? It's really luxurious, very nice.
I was there. It's still there. No, it's not. They have not taken that down.
He's trying to
look it up. 2243 Riot Avenue. Get at me.
So working obviously with the whole Wild 'N Out cast, and then you had obviously some recognition with Kevin Hart. Is he really? How short is he? Is he about my height?
I think you got him.
You think I got him?
You got him.
I want to have some kind of some bravado there.
I think you got him. Justin, I don't know.
Justin, by the way, is my fake twin. He's been in my life far too long, but he is the twin. We'll talk about that later. But all right. So you've been working with a lot of these big actors, big actresses, and stuff like that. So let me ask you a few questions here. If you can steal somebody's career, right, from anybody there with no consequence, I'm talking about either Jim Carrey, Kevin Hart, any one of the comedians that you can say, you know what, if I can swap with that individual, who would it be?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx? Why?
Yes. Why? He does comedy to the highest level. He does acting to the highest level, and he's an artist. He does music. All 3 things that I do. So if anybody, it would be, I would take Jamie Foxx's. Hey, Jamie, I would take your career. I swear to God, I was hanging out with him like 3 weeks ago.
What's his favorite movie? What's your favorite movie of his?
My favorite movie of Jamie Foxx?
You have to pick one.
I don't think it would be a movie. I think my favorite time of his was when he was in Living Color. Man, that man was doing things that, people see today, like, oh my God, that's a lot. But he's the founder of certain things. Even back then when they were wearing rigs and the type of comedy they were doing, there was nothing they could copy from. There was nothing they could be inspired from, like comedy back then. And you couldn't get canceled. I would love to take that. I mean, that era created, what's his name? Ace Ventura?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, you know? That's such a special era. I mean, I was 7, 8 years old, turning the TV on, waiting to watch In Living Color.
Well, Living Color was obviously the foundation of comedy, in my personal opinion. I grew up on it as well. There's a lot of copycats. Saturday Night Live. And I don't think it's anything compared whatsoever. I don't think anybody really comes out of the Saturday Night Live. So in that essence, I do know Jim Carrey obviously was the catapult for that. And then we had Jamie Foxx, like you said. I grew up on the same.
So many people came from there.
I can see you doing something like that.
I want to.
Would you do Saturday night?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do Saturday Night Live.
Would you make it better than what it is now?
I don't know if I'll make it better. I'll make it different. You know, I want to do something for the Latino community. But who's to say, you know, Instagram is not our SNL right now, or our In Living Color of the time, because you know we're doing skits every day. So you know we're putting out comedy. Millions of people are watching our stuff. It's just in a different form, in a different wave, in a different era.
So how do you come up with your skits anyway? So let's say you say you would make it different. So right now you got the opportunity. Let's say I'm a director for Saturday Night Live. What is the first way that you're going to impose your creativity and say, you know what, I have a skit idea for this? What is the process behind creating these things?
Well, the thing is navigating today's world with cancel culture and whatnot. I would like to bring back raw skits. I would like to bring back, you know, parodies of current events. You know, I would love to do a video where, you know, Trump is shitting on Kamala Harris for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, stuff like that. Or she's calling him a cracker or whatever the hell. Like, I would love to bring back that type of comedy because it was raw and it was unapologetic. And I really like that era of comedy. So I would try to bring that back if I couldn't get canceled.
Well, that was very organic style of comedy, obviously, right? It wasn't a lot of thought. It was just kind of like be yourself and everything. Yeah. With that, has there ever been a time where you were just being yourself, but it actually bombed, and you said to yourself, "Shit, this might not have been the right idea"?
No, because I haven't put filters on my comedy on Instagram. I still do what I do. I've even went as far as I did a video that made fun of a situation that had to do with a trans woman, and the trans community welcomed it and loved it, and the response was amazing. So I always push those boundaries at times. So yeah,
like a living Family Guy. You know how they always push things out. Just give him a moment. He has to check his phone.
Jackie Jane's calling. We don't know why. Let's just find out.
Hello,
Jackie, you're on the show right now. Why don't you say something? What do you want me to say? Whatever you want to say. You're on the show right now. Go. Just being taped live. What show? Oh, you about to find out. Go say something. Go.
Hey, Jackie.
Here's your time. Say it.
Jackie, if you can rate Tonio right now on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the most boring person on the planet, 10 being by far the best man you have ever met in your entire life, where would he stand? A 9.5.
Not good enough. Bye.
Hang up on her.
I'll call you back. You were ready to ask some people questions. Go ahead.
Listen, you can't call in here and not expect any craziness. And I'm being PG-13 right now. I'm being calm. I haven't had my coffee, but it is what it is, right?
I'm having my protein.
Yeah, he came straight from the gym. I say, you know, Spanish people these days get on my damn nerves. You say 2, they get here at 2:30. You say 1, they get here at 4.
I got here at 2:03. Actually, 1:59 I got here, but I was looking for parking, so.
I saw him through the window.
I'm sorry.
So what were you blasting in the car? Your music?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to catch up on text messages on the way here.
But you are a musician.
Yes, I do music.
So, fun fact, Tonio is actually a really dope artist, right? I have a couple of his records myself that I have on full-blown rotation, but there is this one track that I just heard, total exclusive, because I'm cool like that. My brother doesn't got this kind of exclusivity. I do. Yeah, Tonio's becoming my bestie now. He doesn't even call Jay no more. Anyway, the song is pretty fire. Would it be okay if we kind of like give it a rundown of what that's looking like?
Run it.
Oh, no, we don't have. It's that exclusive. I don't even have it yet. But what's the background on your music career?
You know, I just found music to. I have a lot of outlets in which I express myself, but music, you can express yourself through music like you cannot do in anything else. Like you can't in my videos or in comedy videos. Like it's a different form, a way to express or say things, and I like it. You know, I'm musically inclined. I'm on beat. I rap on the beat. If you take offense to this, you're the problem. Anyways, yeah, so I love music, bro. Music has always, you know, been with me. So
you freestyle too?
Huh?
Can you freestyle?
Nah, but I'm not a freestyle.
You're not a freestyle at all. Nah. You know, rappers have to have some kind of essence of rap and freestyle to some extent, right?
I guess
we should try that. I'm gonna give him some words real quick. I just want Tonio to be Tonio, right?
Okay.
All right. I'm a beatbox. I'm terrible at it, and I just want you to kind of give me your best flow. You ready?
Okay.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Skits.
Yo. I do skits. You won't have no stamina. I diss you because you think like a janitor.
Now we know freestyle is not in his accord.
Oh, it is. I just roasted you. That's what it was.
You did. Kevin Hart, you see that, right? He wants to battle Chocolate Drop at some
Chocolate
point.
Drop could never beat me. Chocolate Drop is a bird. And if you don't believe me, I know a guy that sucks dick. His name is Serge.
I don't know that guy. My name is Infinite. I don't know who he's talking about whatsoever.
I know you heard me. Your name is Serge. You're missing it. His AKA is Suck Dick Infinite. We can keep it going. I got the flowing. All right. Yeah.
Boom. Bars all day. Cool. So now that we got a little bit of background on you, I have some questions from your viewers. They're not bad. I actually vetted the hell out of them because some of them are just a little out of control.
Yeah.
So this is more of a rapid response. So I'm going to ask you the questions. You have exactly 3 seconds to answer them. Quick. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's run with it. So,
yes.
Worst influencer trend that needs to die immediately.
Worst influencer trend that needs to die immediately. Cancel culture, bitch.
Boom. One celebrity that gives fake humble vibes. Go.
One celebrity that gives fake humble vibes. Fake humble vibes.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Would you rather get caught filming an embarrassing thirst trap or walk into an event with toilet paper on your shoe?
I'll walk into an event with toilet paper on my shoe because I can turn that shit around easy.
Oh, you're headlining a comedy show, but your opening act bombs for 30 minutes straight. What do?
I'm headlining?
You're headlining and your act is bombing for 30 minutes straight. What do you do now?
I'll get on stage and let them know that was the sample of what's happening tonight. We wanted to show them how bad things could be because it's going to get good right when I get on.
What's one thing you've done for clout that you now regret?
One thing I've done for clout and I regret? Post a video on Instagram.
Posted a video on Instagram.
Yeah.
What's the video? Taking a quick breather.
We're not going to talk about the video.
You know, there's a segment.
Okay, I messed up one day and some girl called me doing something stupid. And I really liked her, so I posted a whole apology video and had a bunch of girls that I work with behind say, yo, he's great. Ah! And it was embarrassing because that girl turned out to cheat on me anyways. The video's still up.
Keep our identity completely ninja. If you could delete one social media platform forever, which would it be?
Snapchat.
Why Snapchat?
Why you hiding shit? Snapchat are for people who like to cheat. I'm Dominican. This is Dominican 2.0, not Dominican regular. The 2.0, the child of the cheating Dominicans. I'm trying to change the landscape of that. We don't cheat and we don't need Snapchat.
Is it because it just deletes everything right away?
Nah, I'm lying. OnlyFans, delete that shit.
Yeah.
Delete it. I'm done with that.
Oh, we're going to get into that in a minute.
Bro, you know what it is to find a girl, she checks all the boxes. Like if you meet her in real life, not online, meet her in real life, she checks all the boxes.
Until the blue check comes in.
Until you decide to follow her. Boom. Hey, for $3.99, see this pussy, what? And then she's like, yo, respect me.
No.
You have to respect.
So that's the biggest red flag now, obviously.
Bro, yeah, I don't want to be at the wedding and then everybody that's like everybody are the best man list, they already know what it look like. Like what?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a little
We'll get into that.
Cumo
We'll definitely get into that. I have a few questions on that one as well.
Yeah.
But moving on.
Shout out to the OnlyFans girl.
Who is the funniest celebrity you've ever met and who is the driest?
Funniest I've ever met, I'm not going to lie to you, Kevin Hart. Even when he's serious, he's funny. That man looks like he's doing a stand-up show. Like I'm in a meeting with him and it looks like he's doing a stand-up show. You know what I'm saying?
And who's the driest?
The driest comedian?
Yep. No, any celebrity.
A celebrity that is dry. I wish I knew offhand because I gotta think. Oh, you know who's the driest? Oh, he's not a comedian. He was just so Nicolas Cage.
Really?
Yes. He's dry as fuck. He walked in. I was at Jamie Foxx's Christmas party, I think it was. And I swear to God, Nicolas Cage just walked in. I'm like, that's Nicolas Cage. He was walking in slow motion. He had two 22-year-old baddies, maybe 21 at best, on his side. Just walking like slow motion, right? Meeting people or whatever. And I got in his, I put myself in a position so I could just like say what's up to him. I'm like, what's going on? Because I saw him say what's up to people. So I'm like, okay, hey, what's going on? He just walked right by me. I'm like, I saw you shake that man's hand. And I had my hand out. He gave me the, I'm like, all right,
Is his character the same as he in the movies? I feel like he probably doesn't shut it off maybe. Because he's just like this. He walks around like this cool, it's like a white Denzel. Like he
Probably,
just walks
yeah,
around like this high and mighty. That's how I see it. So, would you rather have every DM you've ever sent leaked or all your browser history from 2010 to 2015 exposed?
Whoa, what are you? Why are you asking that?
I didn't ask this. They're asking this.
Every DM leaked.
Every DM leaked?
Yeah.
Is there one DM
I don't want you to find out chicks with dicks. I wouldn't even do it for myself. I did it as a joke. How am I going to explain that? Chickswithdicks.co.
So with that said, is there one DM? This is a follow-up. Is there one DM that you would say, shit, I hope that one doesn't get read at all? Is there a DM in the Pandora box that hasn't been deleted but should never be public?
Nah. I mean, I've been public with all my DMs. I send J-Lo and she never responds.
Wait,
I've been sending it before the wrinkles. I promise.
she got wrinkles?
Yeah, she got a little bit.
Before the plastic though?
All that.
All that.
I've been sending
I
J-Lo.
wonder if the body looks just like that.
I don't know, bro. Well, I've been
She
sending
is
her
the
crazy
baddest
DMs.
Latina. Who would you compare her to?
I compare her to J-Lo.
J-Lo. Good answer. Good answer. We all love J-Lo.
And we all know she came from In Living Color. She was one of the fly girls that was dancing.
Wasn't her name J-Ho or some shit like that?
No, J-Lo.
It
Don't
was-
disrespect.
it was-
Don't
she was a
disrespect.
back
Don't
dancer.
disrespect the girl from the Bronx.
She was a backup dancer.
Yeah, she was a backup dancer.
But it was J-Ho.
No, J-Lo.
You know who said that, right?
No.
Jamie Foxx. He used to call her J-Ho.
Nah, I never heard Jamie Foxx say, so it never happened.
You know what? We're gonna run that clip.
Run it.
You know what I'm saying? I remember before the J-Lo, you know. I remember when it was just, hey ho. I'm serious. Don't try to front on me. I'm like, hey ho. I remember before the J-Lo, it was hey ho.
Doesn't exist, did you?
It does exist, actually.
Page not found.
It does exist. Describe your worst bomb on stage in 5 words or less.
You know what's crazy? I never bombed.
You've never bombed on
I
stage.
swear to you, listen. My first time doing comedy, stand-up comedy, was in Miami. They were paying me a lot of money, and I didn't want to do stand-up, but since I did Wildin' Out, I'm like, bro, I could do anything. I went, I got lit as hell. I was supposed to present the artists and say like 2 minutes, but I did like 10 minutes, and then I've yet to. I haven't done stand-up long enough to have bombed. I just, you know what? I had a cheat code. I started with Wildin' Out, and Wildin' Out, bro, is one of the most hardest things I've ever done in my life because that's just like it's real improv. They put you there, and like if you bomb, you bomb, and I bombed in front of. When we'll do rehearsals, like rehearsals consist of playing every game back to back to back to back, so you can have that muscle memory. So when you get on stage, you don't black out. So in like the rehearsal stuff, I would always bomb, but it's made for that, for you to get out of those kinks out, and then But no, I've never bombed on stage.
Never bombed on stage.
And that's one of the rules of stand-up. You're going to bomb. Like when you ride a motorcycle, they told me, like, riders told me, like, listen, you're gonna fall once. It's just it's a rule. I was fortunate enough to not.
This is actually a comedian who asked this question and asked me to remain anonymous, but
Yeah.
I don't follow. We didn't sign a contract. There's no NDAs in place. His hoes are calling him.
No, that was JC,
That was
birthday boy.
his hoes are calling him.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to JC.
JC, happy birthday.
He's a good
You call
man.
him
He's a
and
good
I'm
man. He's a
ignoring.
good man. Last question. If you can swap lives with one of your, this is a good one. One of your friend influencers today for just a week, who are you picking?
Friend influencers?
Yep.
I can swap what?
If you can swap places with one of your friend influencers,
Um,
and why? It's a very important question because it comes from a very important person.
if I can,
You can swap with anybody. an influencer right now. You know what? Just for a week to try their out.
Honestly, like, I'm so grateful. I never care about swapping with anybody, bro. I'm grateful where I'm at. I wouldn't swap with anyone. Maybe I'll swap with DJ Infinit because he has this dope ass show going on right now, and I would love to see where I want to be in the beginning of that. So I'll swap with you. You know, and you single, and you're an honest dude. Yeah, I'll swap with you.
I'm sorry, we have a special announcement real quick. I think it's just things.
Damn, that hairline. Never mind. I do not want to swap with you. I do not want that hairline.
You want to swap with me, but before we begin, Hiri. Order in the Clout, sir. So right now we have a wonderful case from the Clout Court pop segment. So we want to talk about a certain vibes of the things. Right now we have case number 1, the people versus the stand-up comedians, Mr. Tonio Skits, who uses the same jokes never. Why? Originality is one of his specialties. However, that cannot be said the same for all of the other comedians in the world. So we do have a grand jury here. Should comedians who recycle their material be banned from Netflix or any form of platform forever, or do we let them slide like an uncle who tells the same story all the time? Order in the Clout. We have...
What the fuck? Secondly, when you say comedian, you recycle their jokes. What type of comedians?
It doesn't matter. It just means
if you
any
understand
comedians.
the culture of stand-up comedy, you have to recycle your jokes every night or every stage because you're putting, like, for example, Kevin Hart recycle, or even Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle. They do their jokes in different places over and over and over to figure out which ones are the best ones. Take the best ones when they're putting a special together, and then they take all the jokes they said, the best ones out of all the places, to create their stand-up special. So it's a part of the DNA of creating.
So do we
content.
continue it endlessly, talking years, months down the line, never stopping whatsoever?
Well, they'll stop making money. It's just not going to work.
I guess that's the way that it works. I think this is not cap. We're going to confirm this one. They are innocent. Moving on to the next case. Next case, the people versus the fake pranksters. Now, how do you feel about fake pranksters for the views? No authentic pranksters.
Listen, I hate the car pranks where I'm going to prank my girlfriend. And she gets in the car like, bitch, we see the camera. It's right there. Like, why do you think we're that stupid? You're in the car and they're like, hey, oh my God, I don't have to tell you, I'm pregnant. What? Oh, but I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. I know. Like, the camera's right there. Like, after they finish the prank, we're going to get them this one. And they pick up the phone. Yeah, look, we got him. Dumbass.
Yo, so do we kill the clout or do we confirm it?
Kill it.
We kill the clout. The decision has been made. And last but not least, case number 3, artists who release new songs expecting overnight fame. Should they legally be required to work a day job or put their all into that one-hit wonder?
Oh, man, I feel bad for them because I be dropping music thinking it's going to hit overnight, and it never does. So I am a victim to that. Yeah, definitely get a day job.
Get a day job. You hear that, right? One-hit wonders, they never work. Guarantee you get one song, even if it does hit.
Yeah.
I would assume that that's never the end of the road. It has to continue as days go along. Am I right?
Yes,
so would you say kill the clout or confirm?
Kill the clout.
And that ends today's Clout Court. I am Judge Infinit, Tonio Skits, grand jury, and we are out of here. Sorry, that was just...
I'm as shocked as you guys.
I get into these moments. It's like split personality things. I do this. I do a lot of like acting in the shower, in the bedroom.
Is that why you're single?
No, it's single because I can't be the one person that they initially met. So like yesterday, I was actually a Pokemon. I was called Squirtle. I'm pretty sure you know why.
If you don't change the topic, bro, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it was interesting, and then I evolved.
I didn't.
I evolved. It just kept going.
Okay, Squirtle.
It was Splasher. It was you look like more like a war turtle. You do know I put you on the name that Pokemon.
Yo, who's producing
Somebody
this?
called you a Tonio's hard instead of a Charizard, which was interesting.
Bro, if you don't change the fucking subject.
The discomfort has been confirmed. That was what I was supposed to do. Somebody said, I want you to put him in a position where he's like, what is going on? Doesn't matter. We'll talk about that later. Doesn't really matter. Ileana. But moving on.
Ileana.
So
wait till you do the show, Ileana.
So we have
I have pictures and I have videos. Moving on.
Is that like an OnlyFans thing?
No. She knows what it is.
Oh. I think that's good for the next show. We might actually have him pop up just because.
Well, I'm going to pop out, show out.
With that said.
I'm a Kendrick her. But go ahead.
With that said, some ladies have some serious questions to ask you, right? Oh, interesting. Why are you rubbing your fingers? Here we go.
Let's go.
So somebody, one of your viewers, wants to know if you can describe your absolute worst bedroom experience ever. We won't know their name. Her name will be Barbara Budokai, whatever the hell that means.
Worst bedroom experience?
Yep.
I mean, I have a few.
You have a few? We have to name the worst.
The worst one,
I feel like this
guess.
person was probably the worst and wants to confirm that it's hopefully not them. I can see it.
Oh, wait, who is it?
Keep going.
Going back and forth with this girl, going out. I mean, we built everything up to that moment. And we went out and she's like, yo, I'm coming over. I said, yes. She came over and like, yo, I was talking a lot of smack and I fell asleep. And she never talked to me again.
It's comedy because it's the person he's referring to. I know exactly what this is in regard to and whom this is regard to. So at what point did you know you made a mistake?
When I woke up.
When you, what was your first thought?
Fuck. Yo, the no answer was crazy. Like, all right.
Were there any red flags prior?
The liquor.
That was a red flag? So you were the red flag because you fell asleep.
Yeah, it's my fault. You probably don't know
who
what I'm
falls
talking
asleep? I do know who you're talking
about.
about.
I don't know. I messed up.
Does that happen often?
No.
Should we get like Dr. Phil in here to discuss maybe some?
So you could bring the girls in here and they'll tell you what's up.
You ever had like a fake emergency to leave in a bad situation like that? Made a phone call. Help me, nigga. One of those type of situations.
Nah, but I faked climax.
You fake. How does that work?
Hit it from the back, spit on your hand, put it in front. Oh my God, finished.
Energy in the back of the camera just fell off the.
You'd be like, and then it falls on their back.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm done.
By the way, this is graphic because if you haven't heard or you've been under a rock, Florida kind of banned porn all over the place. So this is the best you're gonna get unless you go pay for one of his besties only.
But I stopped looking at porn years ago. I'm dead ass. Bro, and it helped me a lot. First of all, you become your performance is better. But when you just ban porn, don't look at none of that. And the only time is when you with the girl, your performance is better. You're more connected. My energy in the gym, my energy just overall, the focus I have toward things, bro. I just don't.
Is it because we're no longer comparing the professionals behind the camera?
I don't know.
Because what they do behind the camera is bullshit.
Subconsciously, you might compare. I just found all the good in that, bro. It's just like, bro, it's just cut off porn completely. You think about it less. Bro, every time you do that, you're releasing X amount of energy. And I just became better, bro. Like, shit, fuck you. Yo, hey, you know who you are. Be fucking this shit, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, Florida banned it anyway, for the most part.
Banned what?
Well, porn got banned to some extent. Obviously, we didn't know that.
What do you mean banned?
So there's a law. So there's a law. Well, no, it's not illegal. It's a ban. A ban in the sense of just open access. You have to submit your ID. You have to submit your social. You have to get it approved. And
ain't nobody doing that.
That's why it's considered banned.
That's
if you
crazy.
actually go to Pornhub right now, you can't even log in at all. There is no verification. That is officially locked out of Florida. If you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know
You
that.
didn't know that? You go to Pornhub.com. There's a very big sorry message that says, unfortunately, due
I
to
didn't
the
know because I would
regulations.
go to Chicks with Dicks. So anyway, but moving on.
There he is, right there. Read that.
You use, as you may know, you're elected officials of Florida requiring us to verify your age before you beat your meat. While safety and compliance are at forefront of our mission, you can't choke your chicken until you present an ID card every time you want to visit the adult platform. So, I'm sorry you feel this way, and if you're embarrassed, so are we. We try to make money off of you while you beat your shit, as we've seen other states, and it drives traffic at the sites. Damn. Boy, imagine looking at this. We got lotion here and toilet paper right here. Like,
Then that's on every
that's
website.
That's why you gotta record your sessions. So, you know what I'm saying? When y'all break up or whatever, you got something to look back at. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But then you also have the OnlyFans bull crap.
Oh, yeah. Just get on OnlyFans.
Who's your favorite OnlyFans content creator?
I've never seen anyone's OnlyFans.
But you know plenty.
Yeah, I work with a lot of those girls. So how can I don't know their content? I've never seen their stuff. I've never subscribed to his OnlyFans.
Very, very good man with morals. So all his friends, he's never seen your boobies. He's never seen your booties.
Bro, I put it on my mom. May she rest in peace. I've never seen anyone's OnlyFans content. Never. I've never subscribed, never seen any of it.
I cannot relate.
It's just, I can. Who have you seen?
All of them. All of them. Screenshots.
How about shout out to the homie Santel Gracias? Have you seen hers?
That one, all of them.
What type of content she has there?
I have the month pass.
What type of content she got there?
It's unpodcast worthy.
Unpodcast worthy.
It's very graphic.
Really?
It's fast.
Santel.
Yeah. Sucia with a capital Z.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Couple of theirs. I have annual subscriptions, but anyway, neither here nor there. It's been I am possibly the greatest supporter of everyone. I'm a good friend. I support you.
You support local businesses
All the time. Yeah. All the time. I also need to take out loans to continue this monstrosity of fuckery.
Yeah, it's so cool here because like, I'm on the show and I got a phone handed to me and this is garbage. I can just throw it back. It's so cool.
I'm going to assume that you don't get sponsored by them at all.
Nope.
That's probably why.
I wanted the person that's not there to catch it. But
oh, I don't think he got the memo. That's what it was.
He probably said, I'm not getting paid enough.
Listen, this was fun, right? So
yes,
I'm going to kind of backtrack here because if in essence the podcast was past tense, was supposed to be something very specific, but I forgot I got you here. So kind of left the structuring out of the picture and just kind of to be the best. No. That was the whole point of bringing you on board, was to make this fun, right?
Right.
But I do have some serious people that do ask some serious questions for somebody who's as successful as you and kind of want to know what it takes to get into your space. So somebody wants to know, what is the biggest mistake a new content creator can make as coming into the industry?
Okay, I'm going to answer this by saying this. The difference between me and anyone that's watching this show or this podcast that wants to do what I do, the difference between you and I, execution. So what's the biggest mistake is not executing because you don't have the right camera or you don't have the right lighting or maybe this idea doesn't work. It's all nonsense. I found when you go looking for your audience, you don't find your audience. The audience finds you. And once you understand that, the only way they can find you, you got to post, you know? So start posting your content. And after a while, you're going to see a trend of, oh, they like this more, so I'm gonna cater to this type of content more, you know? And that's how it happens, but it happens by execution. So the biggest mistake anyone can make is not posting and making up excuses as to why you won't post something. It's a different world, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to get into the content space, execute.
Gotcha. And that's, social media is obviously very, very, very competitive, right? We have millions.
So is everything
millions.
else.
Competition is key. But would you say there's a cheat code for somebody coming in to kind of get like a little jump start? Or is it, you know what, you have to hit the ground running?
The cheat code is you. The thing is, there's nobody like you. So if you're afraid of other people doing the same thing, it doesn't matter. There's nobody like you. There's an audience for everyone, right? And, you know, if you want an up, down, left, right, you know what that is?
Yep.
Cheat code.
Yeah.
So if you want that, Justin didn't know that. Did you know that, Justin? Yeah. He's so young. He doesn't know.
He still is.
Yeah, bro. He's a freaking Gen Z. Cheat code. There's so much out there right now because when we started in Vine, we had nothing to reference from. But if you sit there and you watch videos, you can just take the content and make it your own. You literally can start off that way. The structure's already there. The formula's already there. Just make it your own.
There's actually a book like that. It's called Steal Like an Artist, right? So you kind of take ideas and make it your own.
Hollywood is invented that way. Hollywood's slogan is, give me the same shit, but different. That's Hollywood. Give me the same shit, but different. I'll give you an example. If you ever watched this movie by Patrick Swayze, it's called, what is it called? Patrick Swayze, let me run. I need to know the name of this movie. It's an old school movie. He plays like he was a cop, but he had to go what? No, he had to go underground. I mean, he had to go, he had to play, wait, what? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I'm doing a podcast show right now. See.
Antonio, ¿a dónde tú estás?
I'm on a podcast show.
What is happening?
I can't call you.
¿Con quién?
Wait, sir, it's Sergio's podcast show.
It's Infinite.
It's Infinite.
No, es porque yo no lo conozco. A ver, pásamelo.
¿Cómo que tú no lo conoces? No lo conoces.
Pásamelo.
Hold on.
A ver si tú estás ahí.
She wants to talk. She wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Hello.
¿Aló?
Hello. We're filming right now.
Tú procura no presentarle a ninguna mujer por ahí.
¿Qué
¿Quién
mujer?
está ahí?
Okay. Well, it's just me, Antonio.
Seguro. A ver, pásame a Antonio, por favor.
She sounds mad.
Yo, you're literally on the show. I'm going to show it to you. Like,
Mira, tú procura que yo no me entere que tú andas por ahí con ninguna mujer. Procura que yo no me entere que no haya ninguna hembra por ahí.
I mean, no.
¿Me
There's,
entiendes?
yes, I understand. There's no girl here. I mean, his brother's here and he acts like a bitch, but there's no girl. Okay?
Bueno, está bien.
All right, I'll call you when I'm done.
Ya dime que me amas.
I love you.
Say it louder.
No, dímelo como a mí me gusta. Dime te amo, Roxana. Como a mí me gusta.
Te amo,
¿Tú
Roxana.
sabes?
Bye, you embarrass me. Bye. Whatever.
What was that? What was the last part?
What?
No, you said there was a voice there.
Oh, no, that's some acting.
No, we didn't hear it.
She's from my acting class.
How was it?
Te amo.
Can we sample that for our next podcast?
Elmo. She likes when I do that. Anyways, forget all that. Anyways, I'm a man. You feel me? When I say shut up, they shut up. You get what I'm saying?
Until you have to talk like this.
Listen, like Andrew Tate said, I can't even quote Andrew Tate right now after that. Let's just end this, bro.
Last question.
Yeah.
All right. How should someone approach you to get a good one-on-one with you if they were actually afraid of you or intimidated by you?
Intimidated. Why would you be afraid or intimidated?
People are intimidated by you.
Well, I mean, this is gonna be real easy. I'm coming out. I'm actually putting together a course to teach people exactly what I do and how I did it, how I networked, how I edit videos, how I come up with ideas. I break everything down and I'm giving it away for free. I'm literally putting a course together and I'm giving it away for free. How to monetize your platforms, which platforms, what type of content you put on this platform, all that stuff. I'm putting it together. Now, if you wanted a one-on-one, there is options in there. They can pick certain options to join my community and pay for that, and we can get a one-on-one. If you happen to run into me in the street, yo, dap me up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see me with the girl that you just heard on the phone, because that yeah, just you know what I'm saying, just say what's up to me. If not, if you live in a different state, different country, it don't even matter what it is, you'll be able to have access to me through that program. Because the thing I'm tired of seeing these gurus teaching people how to do social media. Like, I've never seen you in the gym with us. You know what I mean? So it's like I have a track record. I've been doing this since 2014, so I know what I'm talking about, and I can explain it in ways you could understand. Unlike these gurus that are making all this money trying to teach you how to do stuff, but when you go on their page, they're not practicing the stuff they're trying to teach you. Yeah, you can see all my mistakes from 2014 to now, how I progressed in my filmmaking and networking and how I do what I do. So I'm putting that together. So yeah.
That's funny. I have, and then we'll end this segment here with this. I have something called the Rise and the Remix, which is exactly the same as you're doing, but for DJs coming up in the game, right? I came to the same conclusion. I was like, I'm giving away all this information on these very small, basic instances. And I said, you know what? I want to put a platform together where I teach the DJs how to approach promoters, how to get booked to these venues left and right, because you know firsthand that I've been booked in kind of some of the biggest places, and so has my brother.
Yeah.
How to do that, how to speak to people, how to brand yourself as a DJ, you know, what kind of music to play, things of that nature. He's doing the same exact thing for the content creator. Man, we should work together on something like that. That's actually a really good idea.
Are you trying to fuck me, bro? I just did your show.
I can't afford your OnlyFans. I have too many subscriptions. We'll talk about that later. Rise and Remix, great idea. Listen, Tonio, any last thoughts, last plugins you want to put in here?
Yo, follow me on every platform, Tonio Skits. My music is under Tonio Skits. And since Pornhub is gone, look for TonioSkeets.com. Coming soon. Tonio Skits.
Tonio, I do want to thank you, buddy, for coming out.
Yeah.
You're the man. I do appreciate this. You're funny as hell. A lot of people follow you. Obviously, I don't know if you realize it, but you are definitely an icon and a role model for a lot of these content creators coming out, comedians coming up. I only see you heading upward from here on out. What is your next big project, or is there one in mind that you don't want to discuss right now?
My next big project is selling my movies. I write movies. And listen, I'm just putting things together because I'm trying to get fed. I can't believe I was interviewed by a big head. No pun intended. I know he's feeling some type of way. I'm going to leave the show because I want to fuck his girl. She gay. Yeah. Bye, guys.
What girl? She gone.
Hey, and listen, anybody that comes after me, if that show is not lit as mine, we're deleting your show. Ileana, listen, you better bring your A game because I just set the bar.
High.
With bars.
Boom. Tonio, you the man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Infinit Vibes podcast. This was the first episode. This was actually pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. Right? We got plenty more to go. I have a couple of more guests coming in. Stay tuned. Log in. Subscribe right here. We are out.